Happy Tuesday, everybody. Victor here with NXT Mortgage. Last week I made a video on how to make Alfredo sauce, and this week, by special request, Josh, I got your back here. We are going to do chicken parmesan. I'll show you guys here how it is the easiest way and the best way of making chicken parm. One of the most important steps to making chicken parm is the way you actually cut the chicken and how thin or thick the chicken is. So for me, I like it very thin. I hate when you go to a restaurant or Italian restaurant and you order chicken parm and it's like super thick, right? It's not chicken steak. It should be chicken parm. So I like to cut it thin, pound it a little bit, and then you get a little bit more tender piece of meat when you're actually going ahead and frying the chicken. So I got some chicken here. Again, as I mentioned earlier, the secret for a good chicken parm is how thin it actually is. So as you can see, these pieces are pretty thick. Now, one other pet peeve I have is on chicken. I know some of you guys don't do this for a fact. Go ahead and trim off the fat on the chicken. I just think there's nothing worse than when you take a bite into chicken and you got nothing but chicken fat. So this isn't like a steak where fat is good. It's completely different. So I'm just going to go ahead here, trimmed it, and we are just going to slice it straight down the middle, like so. And another good tool to have is a Ziploc bag. We'll go ahead, we'll just do one at a time here. Put the chicken in the bag, and give it a good smack. Kind of show you how thin I prefer, like so. I could actually probably go a little bit thinner, but that is pretty good there, so we'll keep it there. That is the biggest secret, if you want to call it a secret, on good chicken parm, is how thin you are cutting it. Alright guys, so now the next step is, after we went ahead and fillet our chicken, is to go ahead and fry it. So of course we got the chicken here. You're going to need flour, eggs, and of course breadcrumbs. I'm also going to use 3 different types of cheeses. I got fresh sliced mozzarella from the store. This is some shredded mozzarella. I know it's packaged, I apologize. And of course we got some grated Parmesan, which we'll finish off at the end. On a side note as well, go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. We're going to finish it off in the oven and let all that cheese melt. So first step, grab a piece of chicken. Go ahead and flour it. Want to make sure you get every inch. Shake off the excess. Egg. Into the breadcrumb. What you also want to do is, when you put something in a fryer, obviously that pan is hot, that's next to me. You want to drop the meat away from you. So, like so. Otherwise it's going to splash all over you guys, right? And you don't need that. So we'll go ahead and do a couple of these. We'll come back with the finished product, throw it in the oven, and we'll go ahead and finish it off. Alright guys, next step is, once the chicken is done frying, which I have here, you want to go ahead and get another pan. We're going to add some tomato sauce. I'm using this organic stuff. I've used it a couple times. It's pretty good. You can use whatever you want as well. First step is always put some tomato sauce in the pan. The reason why I'm doing that is, obviously you don't want the chicken to burn while we put it in the oven. Go ahead, lay the chicken in the pan. Alright. Once the chicken is in the pan, you want to go ahead and add just a little more tomato sauce on top of the chicken. And the best part, cheese. So I have sliced fresh mozzarella cheese that I got yesterday from the store. We'll put 1 slice per piece. Get a little extra there. I like it cheesy, so I'm going to use some of this mozzarella shredded as well. Throw that on there. You can never have too much cheese. Then we're going to go ahead, like I said earlier, I went ahead and preheated the oven to 400 degrees. So I'm going to put this in the oven here for about maybe 10 minutes or so. Just keep your eye on it. Once it's done, we'll take it out, finish it off, and then you go ahead and enjoy your chicken parm. You can also, now would be a good time to start pasta if you're going to have it with a side of spaghetti or whatever the case is. So, because it takes about 10 minutes to cook pasta anyway. So this is when you're going to start that process. We'll see you back in a few moments. And here is the finished product, guys. Look how good that is. We're gonna go ahead and put this on a plate. Look at this cheese. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, keeps going. All right. And there it is, guys, the final product, chicken parm. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Week, I'm thinking about doing something a little bit different. Thinking about doing a steak. There's a unique way I do to put crust, or I get the perfect crust on a steak. It's in every single household, this ingredient. You would just never think about it putting it on a steak, but it works every time. I swear by it. Other than that, if you have any requests, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do this once a week for you guys. Other than that, you guys have a great week. Take care. Bye.